A wonderful morning to you and welcome to the morning drive on Providence Television International. My name is Ugbebo Ikekwa. Well, it is actually the last day of the week, and I'm using this opportunity to say that we give all thanks and praise to God for taking us this far. For those who had their aspirations that have not still come true, don't worry, a new week is beginning tomorrow, and God will definitely take control. On this note, I will be starting off as usual on the morning drive with the newspaper review. I will be going straight to the front page of the Matrix newspapers, where we have fuel subsidy removal, FX unification. It wasn't us, IMF says. The decisions were deeply domestic, political choices made by government. Government can mitigate hardship by expanding social protection for most vulnerable. And economists warns federal government beware of IMF and World Bank advices. Still on the front page of the Matrix newspapers, we have health workers declare 7-day warning strike. We'll move from the Matrix newspapers to the Saturday Tribune, where on the front page we have local government election, battle of courts in Kano. Riders to that effect, State High Court gives go-ahead for today's poll. APC kicks, police vow to enforce peace. Still on the front page of the Saturday Tribune, hardship, Kwashiorkor back in Nigeria. Experts raise alarm. And we move from the Saturday Tribune to the Saturday Sun, where we have cabinet shake-up headache. Why more ministers should go? This is coming from a northern group. And then on the front page of the Saturday Sun, we still have a story there. Court remands Ondo man for macheting wife to death. We move to the leadership weekend, where on the front page, Kano local government poll. CSOs flay courts over conflicting orders, accuse politicians of bastardizing the judiciary, say international community watching. Election holds today, state government restricts movement, just as the APC withdraws from race, warns against anarchy. And we'll move from the leadership weekend to the Saturday Telegraph. On the front page of the Saturday Telegraph, cabinet reshuffle. Party loyalists unhappy over Tinubu's refusal to sack Lagos boys. Exercise will change nothing, says Galadima. It's his prerogative to sack anybody. We can't dictate to him. This is coming from a National Working Committee member of the APC. Still on the Saturday Telegraph front page, Naira to stabilize soon, says Cardoso. Details of this on page 7. On the front page still, Saturday Telegraph, British military donates 1 billion naira equipment to support fight against Boko Haram. Just as Dangote refinery ships first 79.4 million liters of petrol into the domestic market. And we move to the Saturday Times, where we have a screaming header there. House Committee uncovers 32 billion naira revenue leakage at NUPRC. Over 909 million naira diverted to private accounts. We move from that newspaper to the Voice of Liberty newspapers, where we have on the front page, Tinubu Atiku meet during Juma prayers. Politics is not about bitterness. This is coming from the presidency. And still on the front page of the Voice of Liberty newspapers, old Naira notes remain legal tender. CBN debunks December 2024 deadline claims. We'll move from the Voice of Liberty to the Guardian newspapers, where we have a screaming header there to fear of implementation as rollout of new basic education curriculum underway. From the Guardian weekend, we'll move down to the Saturday Punch newspapers. Crashed helicopter NAMA enlists Cameroon orders over missing bodies, victims unveiled. Families, friends mourn deceased NNPC workers. And from the Saturday Punch, we'll be moving to this day newspapers, where we have Jonathan saying losing 2015 election was an emotional moment to him. Says he felt as if the whole world was against him. Still on the front page of this day newspaper, weakening purchasing power pushes preference for second-hand goods. We move from this day newspapers to the Saturday Vanguard, where we have World Bank to Nigeria. NYSC, your gold mine, leveraging it for industrialization. And from still on the front page of the Saturday Vanguard, we have why Nigeria will continue to import petrol. We'll move from the Saturday Vanguard to the Weekend Trust, where there's a scribbled header there, what Tinubu must do to fix failing policies. This is coming from Bala Muhammad. Riders to that effect, why not problems have become complex, and President, FCT Minister behind PDP crisis. These are allegations that are coming on the front page of the Weekend Trust newspapers. We move from the Weekend Trust newspapers to the front page of a Saturday Independent, where we have new minimum wage, why many states may not meet October deadline. This is on the front page of the Saturday Independent. And with that, we come to the end of the newspaper review on the Morning Drive Providence Television International. Don't go away as the newspaper analysis comes up next.